It's a family with a secret, and at the same time, nothing to hide.
Were you allowed to go in there?
No, my grandmother would never let anyone up there. And she never, ever went up there.
Well, almost nothing. The man speaking for the family asked that we not use his name, show his face, or say where his grandmother used to live for more than 40 years.
Once we found out what it was, we don't want anyone to try to break in. So that's why we wanted to stay
secret still.
Yes, exactly.
Tucked away in what looks like an ordinary cabinet is a false ceiling and a fascinating history.
And it kind of scared my grandmother.
She was still scared of what might happen because of what had been going on up there.
Exactly.
Earlier this year, their grandmother passed away in her mid-80s. The family's curiosity peaked, and they did too. Hidden inside the rafters and a false wall only accessible from above, they found hundreds of liquor bottles, labels, and the remnants of a bootleg liquor operation dating back to when the home was built in the 1920s.
If the Prohibition police would walk through here, they would never know where to look.
This story is tied to the Canavan and Tarleton Company. And this company was a real estate development company, and they were in the vice business.
Dr. Andrew Theising with SIUE has written on the history of East St. Louis. He suspects this room was still turning out illegal liquor long after Prohibition.
It seems to me that you could have an illegal distilling operation that was refilling those bottles and not paying the tax on it. So it was very profitable even in the 30s and 40s and 50s.
And this operation could still be valuable.
And we had people calling down from Chicago wanting to know about these bottles. One lady even told us that bottles are valuable because of the history that they held.
But for now, the family hopes the house can continue to keep its secret, just like their grandmother wanted.
We should just generally pay attention to historic preservation. There are hidden stories behind these, and once we tear a building down, once we let it go, we can never bring it back.